Actually, your voice is breaking. I don't know why.
Maybe there is some connection issues, maybe connectivity issues. Can you hear my voice right now?
Yeah, right now I can hear it.
Yeah. Please now do the first question, Abhijit. In fact, even I will also try along with you. Okay. So a firm has net annual sales of this much, receivables of this much, collection period is closest to what they're asking. So what is the formula for collection period? Debt collection period is equal to 365 divided by debtors turnover ratio. Okay. So what is the formula for debtors turnover ratio? Net credit sales by average receivables. Okay, Abhijit?
Yes.
Now you put all the things there. 365 by 250 divided by 150. And tell me what's the answer.
365 divided by 250 and 150. Okay, just 1 second.
Yeah. You can divide these two and divide that with 365. You can do that way one. So I'll just cancel this. 5 5 is 25. 3 5 is 15. 5 by 3 is 1.66. 365 by 1.6666 something. So how much you get?
219.
Yeah, that is the answer. Okay, fine. I'm giving the next question to Abhijit. Shall I move forward?
Yes.
Yeah, do this.
Analyst has
See, before starting this, you should have got all the formulas familiar. Otherwise, revision class or test class would not be up to the mark. I'm expecting the formula. Come on, do this question.
a firm's cash conversion cycle. Okay. So receivable turnover, inventory turnover, payables turnover.
So I'll write the formula: cash conversion cycle. Stock conversion period plus debt collection period minus debt payment period. Okay.
Okay.
So the formula for stock conversion period or inventory conversion period is what? 365 by stock turnover ratio or inventory turnover ratio. Debt collection period 365 by debtors turnover ratio or receivable turnover ratio. We did this one just before question was this. 365 by creditor turnover ratio or payable turnover ratio. I have put everything here. Just do the substitution and tell me the answer. Fast.
See, I think okay.
Yeah, tell me.
No, I think you see, whenever I start a problem, I don't know how to begin with, and if I begin with, I have to refer to the formula. So that is where I think I'm failing.
That's what, Abhijit, the question is very simple. Cash conversion cycle. Your problem is you don't have the formula stuff with you. So you're not able to go ahead.
Yes.
Maybe you don't remember the formula. You don't remember the formula, you'll not be able to put it.
Okay, so for stock conversion period, I have to do 365 by
Stock turnover ratio. So this is kind of revision I'm doing for you. So you remember the formulas now onwards.
yes, so stock conversion period would be
365 by stock turnover ratio or inventory turnover ratio.
okay.
I will write here.
That will
Stock
be
conversion.
365 by 8.
Yeah, stock conversion period is 365 days divided by
8.
stock turnover ratio or inventory turnover ratio. First formula. Debt collection period 365 days in a year divided by debtors turnover ratio or receivable turnover ratio. Debt payment period 365 days in a year whole divided by creditors turnover ratio or payable turnover ratio. Anything you can call. So I put everything in front of you. I'll put the values even. So 365 by what is the inventory turnover ratio? 8, correct?
8, yes.
Plus 365 by what is receivable turnover ratio? 10.
10.
Plus 365 by what is creditor turnover ratio or payable turnover ratio? 12.
12.
Sorry, minus. So now you have to solve this. Tell me the answer first. We'll go ahead. These are direct questions. I'm not worried about them, Abhijit. I'm worried about theory questions, the way they twist.
I'm worrying about this also now.
No. See, Abhijit, need not worry. I'm putting all efforts. You also put your efforts. We can do it. Okay. Have to do it. There's no other alternative.
50.4. 51.42. Yeah, 52.
52? Yes.
Yeah, 52.
Yeah, the answer is 52. Okay, let's go ahead. Now solve this question, Abhijit. So they have given you an income statement and balance sheet. So balance sheet, it's clearly visible to you here, correct? And income statement is also visible to you. They're asking you average collection period. I will not say anything. You should answer this question to me. What I can do the best for you is like average for finding out the average collection period. Okay, you should know that receivable turnover ratio is 365 days divided by just a second, where we get this average inventory receivable turnover ratio. Receivable turnover ratio is like 365 days in a year divided by average collection. No, just a second. Average receivables collection period. So debt collection period they're asking. Okay, Abhijit, what they're asking?
Debt collection period.
So when they ask you debt collection period is nothing but average receivables collection period. Am I right or wrong?
Huh.
Yeah, receivable collection period, debt collection period, one and the same. They're
Yes.
using the terminology average. So
Yes,
the formula for this would be 365 days in a year divided by receivable turnover ratio. Am I right or wrong? Receivable turnover ratio or data's turnover ratio. Anything you want, you can write. Correct?
Yes.
So 365 is okay. How will you find out the receivable turnover ratio? So receivable turnover ratio is, I'll write receivable turnover ratio is net credit sales, or if they did not differentiate between credit sales and cash sales, any sales you can take, correct?
Yes.
The assumption is sales can be cash or credit, doesn't matter. Sales is sales. Okay. So sales by average receivables, correct?
Huh.
Net credit sales by average receivables or debtors. Can I write this?
Yes, you can write that.
Yeah. So now the task for you is to find out this and put it in the denominator to find out the debt collection period. Correct?
Agreed. Yeah.
So net credit sales you'll get from income statement, and average receivable, average debtors you can get from position balance sheet. Correct?
Yes.
So how will you find out this average debtors? You have to take the opening debtors or receivables plus closing debtors or receivables whole divided by 2. Understood?
Okay. This I know. Okay.
If at all they give it, if they give you 2 years figures, you have to do that. So now everything I have explained you, first you make a note of all these things, then I'll show you the statement and find out the answer and give it to me fast. First write down all these things.
So okay, so the receivables turnover ratio is be net credit sales divided by the average debtors. Now after that, what we are doing, n net credit sales to
Net
IS.
credit sales you'll get from income statement.
Agreed, agreed.
Here it is. Sales is 3000. So I'll take 3000 here. Divided by average receivables you should get from balance sheet. Your receivables are given here. Opening, this is the 2004's opening balance, closing balance. So 600 plus 660 divided by 2. How much? Tell me.
1260 by 263.
See, what we can do is 600 and 600 and 60 we can take, correct?
300,
330.
630.
So 630, it is your average receivables. Tell me what is the receivable turnover ratio?
$4.761.
4.761, correct?
Yes.
Now what is that? You take this 4.761 and put it here. 365. So debt collection period is 365 by receivable turnover ratio 4.761. Tell me the answer.
365 divided by 4.761. That'll be 76.66.
Yeah. Okay. 76.7 days. Now make a note of this. I'll move forward fast.
Okay, so first we went with receivables turnover ratio, right?
Yes. Yes.
That would be 365 by. Achha. Net credit sales by average debtor. So net credit sales is given as 3000, and average debtors we had calculated with 600 plus 660 by 2. That gave us
630.
630. Now post which debtors collection ratio would be 365 divided by yeah, I got it. Okay.
Shall we go forward?
Yeah.
Next question is yours, Abhijit. I am just waiting for your answer. Read it thoroughly and give it.
Okay. Income statement for Royal for the years ended blah blah blah. Okay. Please scroll down.
Income statement is given to you. They're asking you analysis of these statements for trends in operating profitability reveals that with respect to Royal's gross profit margin and net profit margin. So first they have given you a statement, Abhijit. They're asking analysis of these statements for trends in operating profitability. So they have found out the operating profitability here. There you can see here. Reveals that with respect to Royal's gross profit margin and net profit margin, both gross profit margin and net profit margin increased in 2001. You have to check. You have to check. 2001, did it increase? Gross profit margin decreased, but net profit margin increased. Gross profit margin increased, but net profit margin decreased. For this, you have to find out gross profit margin and
net profit margin for 2 years.
Yeah, just find out and then see what is the result. Compare it fast.
Yes.
I've given the easiest question to you. So tell me the formula for gross profit margin, Abhijit.
So that would be gross profit. 1 second.
Abhijit, you are still seeing that margin is always divided by what?
revenue and COGS go on the denominator divided
No
by.
COGS in the denominator. Any margin, if you want to find, you have to find it by dividing with sales or revenue.
Yes, okay. Sir, you see, for gross profit, sales minus cost of goods sold, right?
Yeah.
But
For
that'll be
gross
numerator.
profit, it is like, why to do that? They have directly given you, na?
Shit.
Read the question, Abhijit. Understood?
Yep.
Na?
Yep.
Find out and tell me fast. We'll move.
So
Only this is barely fourth sum.
51
There are 91 problems.
Okay, so 39.74 in year one.
For
So
gross profit.
yes, so 34 divided by sales is 82 into 100. 34 by
So tell me this year, what is the gross profit margin this year?
39.74.
That is in which year?
Sir,
Okay, I'm writing 2010. Then this one?
41.46.
Okay, 41.5. Just find out the net profit margin fast. You have to take earnings after tax.
Yes. Just PAT. PAT by revenue into 100.
It is EAT, not PAT.
Sorry.
Okay, fine.
By 78 into 100. And this would be 6 by 82 into 100. Okay. 7 by 78 into 100. 8.97.
I'll write it 9. Next.
Okay, 6 divided by 82 into 100. So this would be 7.31.
So now you answer the question. See here. What is happening? Your gross profit has increased, correct?
My gross profit has increased.
Net profit has decreased. So option C, can I put?
Yes.
That's it. Done. Next one. This one. Okay. Common size we did not discuss. Leave it.
Hey, I'll attempt.
Sorry?
Can I attempt it?
Yeah, no problem.
See,
we have not done that, so I'm not putting any pressure on you.
That would be sales, na first wala.
An analyst using vertical common statement analysis is most likely to express each item on income statement. Yeah, that's great. Very good. Chalo. Nice. Next. Sales. Yes. Next one.
Can you scroll down?
Yeah.
Quick ratio equal to decrease in.
I'm not going to do this. You should do.
If 1 second, if quick ratio is equal to a decrease in inventory and equal decrease in accounts payable. I think it should leave it unchanged, no?
How? See,
No,
first
no,
of all, what is quick ratio, Abhijit? Quick ratio is all the current assets
minus
except inventory.
Yes.
So inventory is not at all going to come in the numerator. So decrease in inventory is not going to impact your numerator. It is not at all there.
Yes.
And decrease in accounts payable means your liability is decreasing in the denominator. When denominator decreases, the ratio increases.
Yes, the ratio goes up. Yes.
Increase in the quick ratio, correct?
Yes, my bad.
Next one. Come on, do this.
Okay, data pertains to a company's common
After
size.
tax return common equity is equal to do this.
Says financial statement, current assets 40%.
So they're asking you return on equity. Okay.
Okay.
And equity is here common equity, ROCE.
Return on, okay.
First of all, what's the formula for ROCE, Abhijit?
So return, we are measuring PAT divided by common equity.
Yeah, net income or profit after tax by equity, common equity. Okay. Come on, do this.
So net income, where is net income?
They won't give you that like such easy things. You have to find out.
Okay. Fine. So sales asset turnover ratio. Asset turnover ratio. Okay.
No need, Vijay. Net income, you can directly take 16% of your sales, na?
Correct.
So net income, you have what actually percentage? When you apply this percentage on sales, you get the amount of net profit, correct? Because why? Net profit margin is equal to net profit by sales. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
So now for you, net profit margin is given 16%. Okay, but net profit is not given. Sales is given to you. So 16% into sales of 1500 will give you net profit.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes. Yes.
Find out and then common equity. So for common equity, again you need to find out common equity. How will you find out?
So net profit is one. Okay. 1500 into 16%. 240 I'm getting.
240. How? See, what I can do here is total assets are 2000. Am I right?
Yes.
So if this is a balance sheet and total assets are 2000, total of liability and equity should also be 2000, equity plus liability.
We were discussing about the net profit. No, we were still in the net profit.
No, net profit is done na. 16% of 1500 is how much?
240.
240. Okay, fine. Now you have to find out the common equity and tell me.
Just 1 second. Okay, so 2000 is total assets. We need to find the common equity. So debt figure was given. Total debt was given somewhere. Could you just scroll up?
Yeah. I'll just give you time. No problem.
Total debt is 40% of 1000. Okay.
See, I'm explaining you, Abhijit. 2000 is total of assets, correct? That should be equal to the equity and total of equity and liability.
Yes, totally.
So your total debt is 40%, which includes your long-term debt and current liability as per the question. Current liability is not at all there. Current assets are there. So leave it. We don't care about that. Your total debt is 40%. So your current and non-current debt happens to be 40%. So 60% is what your equity, na?
Yes.
So of this 2000, 60% is your equity, correct?
So
60% of 2000 is how much? 1200?
Yes.
So 240 by 1200 is how much? Net income by equity is how much? Tell me the answer.
240 divided by 1200. That'll be 20%.
Yeah, done. Okay, fine. Let's move forward.
Sir, just 1 second, because I applied a different rationale in this. You see, for finding the total equity, I wrote a formula called equity plus debt will give you total assets.
Yeah, that also works. I am also writing the same thing, na?
But I got an answer of 1 second.
Fine, equity plus debt is 2000 only, Abhijit. In that 40% of that is your debt. So 60% would be equity, na?
Okay. That is also understandable.
That is only the thing here. Shall we move?
Yes, please.
Do this.
Use the following data from Delta's common size financial statement to answer the question. Earnings after tax is 18% of sales. Equity is 40% of. Current assets 60%. Current liabilities, sales, total assets. What is Delta's after tax return on equity? Return on equity
I'm
PAT.
asking you ROE, and we right now did ROE, net income by equity. Solve this and give the answer to me fast. I'm not helping in this.
Equity is 560. Okay. $252. Yes. Oh yeah. Getting 9.64.
9.6. Very good. Chalo. Great. Do the next one. What are they asking? Oh, ROE. Again, your turn, not mine. I can just do one. Okay.
So your voice is breaking again, actually. Hello. Hello.
Come. When you tell scroll down.
Sir, I'm not able to hear anything. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can see very clearly.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Ah, now you're audible,
Hello.
sir. Yeah, I just lost you for some reason. Could you scroll? So
Yeah.
we need to find ROE, no?
Yes.
So ROE is net income by total equity. And total equity.
Abhijit, this is the asset side, liability side. Okay. I'm just a minute. I'm just zooming out. Can you see now everything?
Yes. Okay, so common equity is 1,000. Okay. 1,000 plus retained and 620. Okay. Long term.
Everything is in front of you. Okay.
Okay.
Just give me a second. I'm coming.
Huh. Okay, 150. Getting 9.25%. Hello. Excuse me.
Yeah, Abhijit, doing?
Yeah, I got a answer of 9.25%.
Oh, that's just. Just a second, Abhijit.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting a call actually.
No, no.
I have to book a cab actually. Yeah. Yeah, what did you get?
9.25.
Question 9. Next one, Abhijit.
Is it correct though?
Yeah, correct, correct.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I didn't say anything.
How would the collection of accounts
Receivable most likely affect the current and cash ratios. Just a second, Abhijit. Cab guy is calling. Yeah. Yeah, Abhijit. What's the answer?
A.
A.
A
Option
for
C.
alpha.
Yeah. So why it's like when yeah, when the collection of account receivable is how the collection of account receivable see is most likely of account most likely affect the current and cash ratios. So current ratio is current assets by current liability. Cash
Yeah.
ratio is cash and liquid assets by current liability. Okay. So you are like, how would the collection of account receivable? So like current ratio, see what happens. Suppose your current assets are cash 10,000, account receivable like 20,000. Okay. Okay. Okay, Abhijit.
Yeah.
Now what is happening is you are receiving your collection, you are collecting your account receivable. So this account receivable will will kind of like exit. It would not be there, and this 20,000 will be added to cash account. Am I right?
Yes.
So now previously my current assets were 30,000. Now still my current assets are 30,000. Do you see any effect in this?
Okay, I didn't think in these lines. Okay.
See, account receivable I was supposed to receive was, see, account receivable was 20,000. My cash what I had in my account was 10,000. My total current assets were how much?
30,000.
30,000, correct?
Yes.
Now what is happening is account receivable is like I'm collecting this account receivable. So this account receivable becomes what? Cash.
Use cash.
20,000, correct? And also I have cash already of 10,000. So total cash is 30,000. So still my current assets are 30,000. No?
Okay, I see your point. So it should be C, is it?
No. If
Hello.
it did not go.
Sir, I think there's a connection issue.
Hello.